Festival Collection 2022. And as you probably noticed by now, we're doing this again thanks to the release of Festival Collection 2023. So we're going to take a look at everything that's been released since then and make some guesses on some of the upcoming products that are going to be released up until this guy should be over here. Actually, up until basically set 12, since we don't know if we're getting Token Rambo at this point, and it seems 100% confirmed we're not getting Monster Strike. First things first, we're going to take a look at the list from last year and take a look at where things ended up. And I'm going to go ahead and reevaluate this right away and take set 5 and actually move it up to the great tier. Set 5 was actually a really good set. It seemed like not a great set because after set 4, it was kind of the best set we'd ever seen in all time for Overdress, right? And it was kind of a really hard set to follow up on. Not to mention that the glitter mechanic was kind of meh, MLB felt kind of meh, the opinion on PBO and Dragonic Overlord was also kind of meh. A lot of the glitter decks felt incomplete at the time. And while that is kind of the case after doing some more playtesting and stuff, it wasn't really all that bad. And it gave us a really good foundation coming from there, with Dragonic Overlord being one of the, best decks for a long time, PBO being a very strong deck, MOB suddenly seeing resurgent, Eva being the best deck for a very long time, as well as many of the other glitter decks actually having some time to shine. So this was actually a very good set in my opinion. We're going to take set 2 for Lyrical, and we're actually going to put it at the bottom of Neat. I think this was judged a little bit too harshly, and I think it was an okay set. I don't think it was a bad set, it was just fine. Whereas I think set 1 was actually not that great. At the time, yes, it was pretty good, but over time, a lot of that stuff in that set really doesn't have a lot of value. To this date, I think this is the cheapest Overdress booster set that you can actually get. Just because there's just not a lot of good things in there. The most you can get out of that are some crits and some heals. You really don't need, the draws or the fronts that don't have an effect. You don't use a lot of the units there. A lot of them are early cards that aren't very good. So we're going to put them down here. And we're going to take set 3 and we're going to move it down here to Neat. Set 3 was fine. I don't think it deserves great per se. Didn't really have a crazy lasting impact. It did give us, Flagberg and Gravidia, who had a really long lasting impact, but those decks aren't really seeing a lot right now, and some of the cards are seeing still play, like Drilling Angel, for example, but overall I think it was just neat. Shaman King, we're going to elevate to great, because this was actually a really good set. One of the best collab sets we got, at least in English. And it was the last collab set that we got in English so far, at least pure collab set. So I actually think this was really good. Unlike the Record of Ragnarok, I think this was actually really bad. A lot of the decks just were not great. The quality of the set was not great, both in terms of the cards and the cards themselves. So we're going to move that down to not great. And last but not least, we're going to go ahead and take Festival Collection 2022 and put it in Neat. This set was fine. A lot of the things that came out of this set turned out to be not super playable. It seemed a little bit cooler on the first impression, but not so much after that. But it was still a decent set, especially compared to the previous one, right? So with that out of the way, we can move on to the new stuff that has happened since we last did this tier list. We're going to take the 3 trial decks, we're going to move them into not great temporarily, just so they're in sight, don't worry. So these decks were pretty interesting. They have a lot of faults and a lot of greats. One of the great things they had was, of course, that they introduced it to Elementria Sanctitude. And this is, up until literally right now, the only way to get this card. Pretty much a year since it's been released in English, they just in July did a way to get it, get an extra way to get it, whereas the only other way to get it was, aside from the trial decks, was as a BCS championship award, right? So that was great, but that led to these decks being extremely expensive, with I think the Youthberg one being like $70 at some point. I think all of these are really hard to find. The only one that's left is the Leonard one, and that one is still $30 just because of the price of the actual Elemental Sanctitude. So I'm gonna actually say that the Leonard one was not so great. And the other guys, they were fine. Some of their cards are still seen play, like we still use Lin. So maybe we'll put this in neat. Whereas some of the other extra cards that we got, aside from Cadwalla, who's still good, but he doesn't really see a lot of play, possibly due to the fact that he's really hard to get. So we'll put him at the top and not great for now. Then we got set 6. Set 6 was an extremely strong set. We're going to jump this up to the top of great immediately. Set 6 was great just because of the fact that it gave us reprints for the overtriggers, which, if you know from my price video that I did around that time, was one of the reasons that a lot of decks were really expensive at the time. We had the Dragon Empire overtrigger nearing $30, the Brancade overtrigger nearing $30, with Eva not even being at the forefront of the meta at that point just yet. So, getting those reprints was amazing. On top of that, we also got additional triggers. Also very good. We had spent a very long time without getting any triggers. We had gotten some from the trial deck, but this was released, you know, right after the trial deck, so we didn't really get a lot of time to appreciate those as much, aside from the dog. So we'll put the Leonard trial deck a little bit above, just because it gave us the dog critical trigger. But, yeah, we got reprints for both the overtrigger and technically for the triggers, because we got extra triggers out of that. We also got some pretty good new decks coming out of that. This was the beginning of Youthberg, even though Youthberg wasn't as we know it today coming out of this set. We got the beginnings of Leonard. We got the beginnings of the new Nirvana. We got a lot of crazy stable cards, such as like the Combine Rusher. We got a whole brand new deck in Heroes. So this was a really strong set. And to this date, I think this is the most expensive set that is, you know, priced. It's priced at a very high value because it's just a lot of the cards are very high value. So this is the more, I think, most expensive set out of all of these, where it's usually not sold at like the normal price. It's actually up market. Okay. Got some familiar territory here where I'm CFA again. Welcome in, everyone. I know I debated you guys by saying, we're showing that I was going to play Dear Days, but then I realized the new supports in Dear Days, in CFA. So we're just going to bitch about that for a little bit, and then I'll jump over to Dear Days. Sorry I look like absolute shit. Instead of shaving and doing all that stuff to not look like absolute shit, I watched a bunch of videos about ghost adventures on YouTube. And here we are today. Indeed, it is curly-haired CFA, as is always these streams, apparently, because that's all I've been streaming for whatever reason. I don't know if the green carbuncle will be any good. I doubt it. You do have it, but you don't. What the fuck does that mean? Gravia turned into grade 1 deck with the Rosemium. It might fit the jewel if it's decent. The hell is Ghost Adventure? It's not like the most boring generic series ever. Kinda. It's probably exactly what you think it is. It's you watch people pretend to hunt ghosts. And I just wanted to take a look at what other people thought, because the show's kind of bullshit. And I just wanted to make sure that that was the general consensus. That's fucking stupid. But anyways, that's unimportant. But speaking of bullshit, we got these motherfuckers dropped last night. And if anyone follows me on Twitter, they've already seen me bitch about this all day. If not, you have the courtesy of hearing me bitch live. And if you saw it on Twitter, you're gonna hear it again, but bro Chadness. I wish we had some kind of Chadness, but then you're gonna plus Leonard card. They're gonna announce Agent Museum, right? I don't know. I don't know what a Rosarium is. You almost heard me say ghost stories. No. Someone living in a haunted apartment. It's not all that exciting most of the time. I wanted to like while watching that, I was I can't confirm. Hey, buddy, how you doing? How you doing, Steam? As I was watching that, I was thinking of like making my own series, but it's like the whole thing, right? Like you interview the people, you go to the haunted house, and then like you investigate. But instead of like being fake and like doing this stuff, it's just like, yo, there's nothing here. Like there's just fucking nothing here. Like it's just the pipes are loose or some shit, and then just leave, right? Like have like a realistic ghost hunting show. But we'll see if True TV can pick that up. Yeah, basically like ghost hunters. Good times, good times. I know that's Rosarium is a Guardian plus Leah card, but are they going to announce another one or not? I don't think so. They're announcing a new Leonard, but that's not till set 13. Yeah, all they got is the Carnbuckle cycle card, and that's it. They didn't really find anything in the old seasons? Yeah, that was basically what I was thinking of doing. It's just like less trying to find proof and more trying to just debunk it. At being someone that 100% believes in ghosts, right? So that's the twist, is that like I'm totally in for it. I just, know that there's a lot of bullshit. Just like this fucking thing over here. It's complete other ass. What is this? What is this? This is a very old Baromagnes deck that I have. Let's get rid of this. I still have fucking what's his face in here. So let's build the deck that I have now. First things first. Where's Flaming Pony? Flaming Pony? I cannot wait to use this. Oh man. Flaming Pony, set 5, so it should be around here. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 ponies. Remove arrow, put it in. No, okay. Get rid of that. And this is the right deck. There we go. Okay. We need another one of these. Get rid of that. And then get rid of that. And then put in 3 of these, right? That's a Baromagnes deck. That'll get you, do its thing, goes on, does its thing. Nice segue. I got snatched. Now we get a 10 base feature over why the new card sucks and why Barrow won't get a mask because it would suck. Barrow won't get a mask because it'll suck, right? Like, masks suck. I don't care who says that they're good. Wow, they put in Kidani, that's cool. Or maybe that was, no, I don't think that was over there. Because they don't have the, yeah, I've never seen the grade 3, so that's cool, they added in the grade 3. But yeah, this sucks. Barrow doesn't want this, right? Barrow focuses on soul charging, massively, putting stuff in soul. If I had another grade 3, it's going to be in soul. So, using this to search a grade 3, that ain't going to work. If it's the first thing I do that turn, fuck that. I'd rather Pandemonium Tactics, right? That just says soul charge forward. Why the fuck am I going to play this? Search for something that doesn't soul charge. That doesn't make any sense to me, right? And everyone's like, oh, but you can play this and then Pathona Ride into the other one, and that's +2 soul. Or I could just play Curtis, that's 1 card, instead of 2, that fucking doesn't do anything. And this actually activates Swirler's plus power skill, because this isn't soul charge, right? So it's just soul +2 or whatever. But putting that aside, right? Where would I even fit that in? Because I would have to take out, I don't know, minimum make space for like 8 cards, right? Because it would be like probably 2 of the mask, 4 of the new Baromagnes, and then 2 of the on-plays search the mask, right? Presumably, to make it work. The thing that says soul blast 1, right? I'm still gonna have to hit 50 soul somehow, but yeah, okay. The only benefit is that you'll probably get easy access to the Baromagneses that you soul charge, so you can do the remove soul thing, but the answer is not to get a mask. It's just gonna make the deck way more clunky. You already have so much stuff to deal with, right? My opening hand can already tell me how the next 5 turns are gonna go, right? Like, if I don't open exactly what I need, I just have to sit there and pray to God, right? There are times where I literally have to weigh the options of, do I want to get pushed to 5, or do I want to keep this critical trigger in hand because maybe I might not get the extra soul charge, so I have to play it to put it into soul. Like, that's how bad it is. And then now you're gonna throw in this thing into it. No, I ain't about Just like and about this guy. This one specifically. This one I don't even like hate that much because she's like really cute and stuff. And she has like very minor possible application. But this guy just does nothing for the deck whatsoever, right? Absolutely nothing. Our boys never get masked. Yeah, Blackbird does not get masked. Blackbird is so much better using Spiritual Body, affecting the Misty Arc Order, using anything else in the world than it is using some sort of mask. Yeah, it'd have to be like a Baromagnes Aquamarine, even though I don't know what that would consist of. I've said this for a long time, like, I just don't know what a new Baromagnes would do. But I just know that we need something, and I was telling Azim, I think yesterday, that we just need like a deck set that gives us a bunch of cards, because it's not just 1 or 2 cards, right? It's not just fucking shit out a common and it's like, okay, cool, you got support, your deck is good now. No, because they just basically need to make this into Shorot, where I can put triggers back into my deck and add cards for my soul back to my hand, and then somehow still have 15 soul or whatever, and like have some sort of pony or whatever that counts as like 5 cards in soul. That's what they have to do, but that's more than the 1 or 2 cards of support that they can give us. So yeah, my powers of prophecy have failed me, and instead of giving the new Baromagnes, I got shitty ass support. So this guy, he says, when your opponent's normal units would be put to rear, from rear into soul by the ability of your Vanguard or Baromagnes. That part sucks, right? Because we have 1 card that actually does the skill of Baromagnes now, puts a rear into soul, your opponent's rear. So it just only works with barrel skill, right? So that's kind of ass, right? Then it says, instead of put it to soul, put it on the bottom of the deck in the order. That helps in some cases, right? Very rare cases, you don't want to put stuff to soul. The Bane example being like Minerva. They have their Chamomills, I go in, I just help them fucking get 5 attacks next turn, right? Would love to put that at the bottom of the deck. Just about every other deck, I don't want I don't want them to get those cards back, because just about every other deck can call stuff out from deck, or, you know, it would hurt them more if it's just in soul or something like that, right? Like Nirvana is the best example, because they have their like 50 sacks of like overdress stuff. If I put that back to deck, that's fine, they'll just search out their pieces again. Whereas like if I put it in soul, it's a lot harder for them, because they have to soul blast out all 12 of those stacks in order to like get them in rotation again, right? And like this is just mandatory, like it's not like I may or whatever, no, it just happens, right? Then it also has to be on field for it to happen, so this doesn't give me any soul. So I would have to first grade 3 turn, have this in hand, play it, right? And then let Barrow do his thing, somehow still hitting 15 soul while having this guy that just gives no soul, right? He doesn't soul charge, he doesn't go to soul, he doesn't fucking rip a card from my opponent's ass and put it into my soul, he doesn't do any of that stuff, right? I still have to hit 15 soul while having this extra non-soul charging card in my hand, right? Then I can bot deck stuff. So that's whatever, fine. Then he has this dumbass skill that says when it attacks, it gets 5k until the end of the battle for every 5 cards in your soul. The only way this would have been useful is if it was continuous on your opponent's turn, because in just about every situation, Lilac Lasher is better. I did the math, literally card by card. The only time this is better is if you have 6 or less cards in your soul, which means it's either the beginning of the game or you're just dead, right? Because your whole point is to get a bunch of soul, you only have 6. That's less than half of what you need, you're dead, right? Or you're gonna build up your soul, in which case Lilac Lasher just has more power. Keeps going, but it gets rid of Prison Dragon when a bot deck effect gets revealed. Always have to point out that it can clear Prison Dragons off board on their own turn when they attack. Yeah. I mean, that's one of the few cases, okay, sure, you can bot deck the Prison Dragons, but if I put the Prison Dragon in Soul, it's pretty much just as effective. I would argue maybe even worse? I don't know. Cause like, they still have to Soul Blast it out and then play an order to get it, and even then, they only Soul Blast out like 1 card. Like, they can only, typically Zorga can only Soul Blast one of the prison dragons if I put it in Soul, without an order, and then use an order, right? Typically. So, yeah. Even though Zorga is one of the examples where it actually works, it can go either way, right? So this guy, booty cheeks in every regard. Bot decking is not worth in this case. Unless it was like he says on place bot deck everything, then sure. Maybe he'd actually be playable. Maybe then it would be playable. But not in this situation. No, no. Then this girl. This poor defenseless little ice girl. Why did they do this to her? Why? I get she's a common. But like, come on. Why did they do that to her? Why did it say, when you place it, retire this unit? What? This is Dark States. Why are we retiring shit? We're like, hello? Go to Keter if you're gonna retire yourself. What are you talking about? Choose one of your Vanguards and it gets 5k for every 10 cards in your soul. Like, only me and Chaos get up to 10 cards in soul on a normal basis. And you just get 5k out of that. I go minus a unit that I just played just to get 5k after having 10 cards in soul. Like a fifth of my deck in soul. All I get out of that is 5k, and if it's Barrow, I get an extra 10k. It should have at least been every 5 cards. Then this wouldn't have been so bad, because then Barrow would get an extra 15. So that automatically puts him at 38, which is a pretty good number. Right? 38, 28 plus 10. Yeah, 38. That's really good, right? Just giving Barrow an extra +5 is decent. Not to defend this, but giving Barrow +5 is pretty good because he hits 28. So it's just a harder number to guard. But 38, perfect. Even though he's already getting PG'd anyways, that's a really good number, right? But why does she have to retire? So why couldn't she just go into Soul? Right? Then they would not see play, but then it would at least be like, okay, maybe I can kind of play this. Because then it wouldn't be so bad. Especially the fact that it's on place. Like, if it was an axe skill, maybe. Like, it would be so cool if I could play this, rush or whatever, and then afterwards, my turn, put it to Soul, Barrow gets a continuous kill when, like, he just gets power, or he gives us to the front row. Needs a better skill, yeah. That's extra stabbing themselves, I guess, yeah. I just meant Shadow Paladins in terms of, like, retiring. A1 for a power gain, that was gonna get PG 9 out of 10 times, exactly. Like, that's why I think it should have been, like, to the front row. Like, take the skill from that order that we can't use, because it's not that good, right? Take this skill, and then just put it on her body, and then, like, we got something cooking here, right? But now it's just like he gets 10k, and it's just like, alright. Like, I can't even like call it out from the soul from Barrow skill, and I just lose an attack just to get 10k. That just feels bad. If I play it beforehand, I just play the card, it immediately dies, and he just gets 10k. But that doesn't help my win condition at all anyways, so. Some weed smoking answer keeps putting Soul Blast 2 cost on Stoic Chaos cards. Maybe they reassign him to make Barrow cards and give him extra strong weed brownies. Yeah, I honestly would like to talk with who thought of this, because from my understanding, right, usually how these things work is like the artists, they will make the cards, right? They'll just fucking go ham, right? And then they give it to the like R&D team or the game design team, and they're the ones that decide the effects for the card, right? So I don't know why they saw this and just like, oh, some bullshit, right? Like, I don't understand. Sometimes I think maybe it's like they just don't work together. Like, someone just makes the art, and then another person just comes up with the effect, and they kind of just like random number generate, slap it together, right? And then it's just like, all right, oh, that does that. Because some of the effects just don't match up ever with what's going on in the card, but like, oh yeah, the art and the skills are designed independently. Artists don't know what the cards do. Yeah, and I know it's the same thing for like Pokemon too. Like, they don't control the stats or whatever of the Pokemon, which is just so unfortunate. But like, I just don't understand who decided to write this block of text here and thought like, yeah, go at it. But all right, so that's that. I wanted to like joke around and try to fit it in, but like honestly, like they just don't do anything for the deck whatsoever. This gives you the option, like, unless the only way this one is useful is if somehow Vanguard gets side decking. That's the only way, right? And I'm a huge advocate for that, even though this is my first time speaking about it, but that's the only way I see this working, where like in situations where it's like, oh, bot decking would be great, then I can slot this in. But for me to play this on the regular, on every build, on the off chance that bot decking becomes good, no. Absolutely not. Counter here. Side decking would make counter heroes worth more than $5. That'd be great too. It would just be great to be able to use all these like niche techniques and stuff and not like go up against a crappy matchup and immediately lose just because like you didn't build your deck to handle that one specific matchup. But whatever. Oolong with Earl Grey tea. Oolong. I only drink oolong. Earl Grey is too dark for me. Even though I started drinking like English breakfast or something like that because I tried to order oolong and they gave me the wrong fucking tea. So I got a bunch of English breakfast and then I just drank it one day because I was like, fuck it, I need the minor caffeine boost. And it wasn't half bad. All right. Rant over. Let's go to Dear Days. There we go. I don't know why I have not appeared. There we go. Okay. Put this up. Dear Days is very long. Okay. Indeed. Vanguard Double D. Here. Alright. So I have to delete these. I think I can delete these now. If you haven't noticed, I have all of my decks organized by nation. But in order to maintain that, if a new deck comes out, I have to do something stupid like this to create a page so that it moves everything over. It's the most annoying process, but yeah. Abandon the deck, yes. Hopefully should be fine. Abandon the deck, yes. All right, because I have any guesses on what this deck is? Take a guess at what this deck is. And you can probably tell. Most of you can probably tell if you oh, I'm pretty sure Simabis can tell what this deck is. Courage, come back, don't worry, this is another one, unfortunately. Not that I'll ever actually play Chroma Jet in Dear Days, I don't think, but no guesses? Everyone's gonna give up? What deck this is? This mystery deck that does not have its own thing? Portrait? That's the word. That has just deck number 4. Those words are smile-inducing. Alright. It's Chaos? No, Chaos is right here. Alright, I forgot I can do this. Yeah, it is the man with 50 different names, yeah. I wish it was Zukir. It'd be crazy. If it was Zukir, I'd be playing that right now. I would have been playing Dear Days. Where before that? Is this fella? I've been working on trying to do a challenge run where I try to make this deck work. This is as far as I've gone, but I was gonna end up doing that today. Yeah, it is the jankiest of janks. But instead we're gonna be playing Baromagnes. This looks about right, yeah.
We're just gonna go on rank.
どのモードで遊ぶ
Get my ass beat.
どのファイトにするんだ
Try to feel
どのデ
something.
ッキを使うんだ
And
どのファイトにするん
yeah.
だ
You guys are having a good day? Maybe better than mine? Mine was alright, I guess. You pulled a second time. I wish it was Luke here. Once you get in the game, yes, I will be playing Luke here. Ironically, I am playing Luke here now, IRL. Aside from the ballista that I just got this past Friday. But Luke here, she's not too bad right now, and she's gonna actually be pretty nice. Come set 11 when we get the fake trapezes, the fake purple trapezes. Plus the promos. The promo's like fine. It's not like promo worthy like all the other promos, but it does make life a lot easier because she just searches out the order for you, so you don't have to do a backflip. Why no Danji playing Barrel? Why would I pick Danji? Danji doesn't play Barrel. Why would I do that? Oh, we're gonna find a match anyways, so I could have picked my mom and it would have been the same result. The Barrel's good, yeah. I would just pick him. I don't even remember his name. I'd pick him, but he doesn't even maybe it's just they turned it off. I could have sworn rank they had the cut-ins for the character or the cards, but if he doesn't do the cut-in for Barrel, it doesn't fucking matter. So at least like when they attack and use their skills and whatnot. But I think it still does it when like you ride into it, which is just like whatever. Danji's hotter than Taizo? Probably? I don't know. This is broken. The SPs. The SPs cut-in don't work? Wait, really? Is that why it doesn't work? Because it's SP? There's no way. There's no way. So if I do the because I got the SP. Oh my god, that's so silly. They're probably like, no one's gonna get an SP of Baromagnes. We shit on him the whole game. Why would anyone SP him? Let's not even test that code out. Alright, I'll try not to be too salty. See Pablo's loading up Dear Days. He's probably gonna be able to get into a game, queue up, and face off against me. In enough time, but I don't know if it's just because I'm in. I think it's mainly because I'm in like silver, maybe, and like everyone's past silver. I tried with Yuki and that other kid. The SPs don't do anything special. The regular ones work just fine though. Is it just Barrow or just SPs in general? I'm pretty sure I've used other SPs and it worked, but I don't remember right now. That's your list of talking on, bro. What did I say? What did I what did I just say about him being able to boot up the game, queue up into rank, and face off against me? Oh man. Alright. Let's put this back, put this back, put this back, put it all back. We can work with this. We can work with this. Alright. It's funny, I've been working on like I've been trying to vent my frustrations with what's going on with Baromagnes into several different videos. So I have a video where I want to do like a conspiracy type thing, trying to debunk, or not debunk, trying to prove that Bushiroad has some sort of vendetta against Barrow. And then I had another one I've been wanting to do, but especially now after today, I definitely want to do. Kinda need the heal trigger. To be honest, definitely need the PG, so I think this has to go. But basically it's just like a series called Bushi Bait, where it is trying to expose the fact that sometimes Bushiroad just makes cards and they're just not good, and people think that it's because it's a new card that it has to be good and they have to play it. And of course today's example with the barrel stuff is the best example of it. Come on. Rock bitch. They didn't even show off any new cards before Orphis Curve Stomper. Yeah, that was kind of lame. Come on. I guess now she all of a sudden is getting a mask. I don't know. I kind of liked reverse more in terms of like a process of getting, you know, your evil thing or whatever, because you just lose and it happens automatically. But like all the masks, they're like, oh no, I am a Crusader of true justice or whatever, and then they lose, and it's just like, you know what? Maybe I do want power. Like, no real like conviction, no real like convincing them. It's just like, yeah, I guess I can do a mask. Happened with what's his name? Michiru. Happened with Urara. It's happened just now with Haruka. It's just like, yeah, all right. Like, sure. In the beginning, it's like, oh, fuck you. I'm not gonna join you. You came here to make me join you? Nah. And then she loses. She's like, you know what? I bet I'll bite. What's it like? You guys got a good benefits package? Let me hear all your options. All right, cool. Get fucked. Me get fucked me because I don't have counterboss, but whatever. Guess now I don't need this. Let's swing in here. Get a draw trigger, hopefully. No way he's gonna defend this, right? Alright, because I can't even break it. Okay. So he can just vanilla swing at me, because I don't think he plays Baromagnes. I can get my CB. I can clap back. I can hopefully get enough resources to survive. We'll see. What about the opposite pushy bait? Cards that are bad on release, that got better with time. Once that's the maidens. I was working on doing. I did a poll a really long time ago on vague ideas that I wanted to try and do this year, and there's one I've been really struggling with, and it's just a vague concept of doing the best with what you've got, and that was supposed to be vaguely like. Originally, it's supposed to be some sort of like sealed series where like I open product and I try and build a deck on it, and I try to like help with like the deck building process and stuff like that. But you shouldn't play that, bro. You're gonna lose them. Well, unless I fucking brick. Unless I don't hit 15, then maybe not. Yeah, trying to walk through the process of like, oh, when you open cards, right? Trying to do the best with what you've got, right? You don't get the triple R. Maybe there's this random common that you can swap and stuff like that. But it was kind of hard to like, I don't know, solidify the idea when I just explained it, right? It's a good thing I didn't give him the counterblast because he would have just gone ham and I would have died. So instead, it's devolving into like some sort of like Tech Tuesday kind of thing where I'm just gonna look at like commons and eventually rares from sets and just kind of highlight them and like things you can do with them. So that might be sort of something like that where it's like, you know, cards that got better with time. But yeah. We just dead ass not gonna hit any fucking defenses. Okay, fuck me, I guess. Parked at the end record time. Yeah, they did go pretty ham with that. Oh my god, I lost another PG. Oh, me. Just what I love, being at 4 damage against Viridia. Because I can't hit a defensive or get anything in hand to actually guard with. Alright. There we go, at least something. Too bad it's on the last one. It sucks, I could have definitely used some of this. Alright, what have we drawn to? Baromagnes? Okay, I assure you, I do not need another swirler right now. I mean, I could have used it, but like, fuck it. Okay, we got a PG, which is good. Let's go and play swirler. Oh. Hitchy music. You can call it that. I wish it would play the like SMT sounding music, but
コール
oh well.
スキル発動スキル発動
Alright.
パワープラス
So far, not the best soul charges, but you know, could
ス
be
キル
worse.
発動
The game plan here is to push him to 5, hold out, push on a ride, and then win. That's what we're gonna try and do here. I don't think it matters in this case. I guess here.
スキル発動
Big number, big number. Oh, come on. Could have used one of those cards, but alright. That is
パワー
fine.
プラススキル発動
I guess I can keep the other Curtis
スキル発
and
動
discard him.
パワープラススキル発動
Um,
パワープラス
and let's see if I can keep the Pandemonium too.
スキル発動バインド スキル発動
If I keep that, that'd be kind of nice. Did I hit another one? No. Alright.
スキル発動
That just puts me at 11, so I have to play Pandemonium Tactics. So I'll have to discard one of the things I draw, which is a bit unfortunate.
スキル発動パワー
Besides, if I had played Danji, it'd just cover up his face with chat the whole time, so... You're welcome, I guess. Yeah, because that gives me 11, this gives me... Unless it hits, which he might let it hit, right? I could bank on him letting it hit, but... I don't think it's worth it. I think I just go Pandemonium. Because I could play Curtis and play Engraver here. Alright, I mean, that's decent.
スキル発動
Would have been nice if the crit was still there, but...
パワープラス
and then swung in and forced him to let me hit, but he could have easily just PG'd it and took everything else, right? And then I wouldn't have had enough, so...
スキル発動
Yeah.
パワープラス
That's the better option, I think.
スキル発動
Never played lost from earlier activations? Yeah, pretty much.
スキル発動
That or I just
パワ
fucking
ープラス
run out of time myself.
スキル発動パワー
At the very least, this only happens once per game, right?
スキル発動
Cause like after that, I'm not soul charging that much to the point where Swirler is gonna proc this many times or have that many Swirlers left. So
パワープラス
I would love to play like a swirlery light. Maybe you can try that. Maybe we can build that after this. No, I don't need the power. Build like a swirlless version. Barrel only 23k. Actually, we got a Quagraw, so he definitely not gonna just be 23k. Don't you worry about that. It's a shame I didn't hit a single Lilac last year. That is kind of insane. I've only lost one. Well, he actually guarded it. Yeah, so it's a good thing I didn't go for that. Alright, so we know he checked the crit in the front. He had a meteor in hand, but he might have played it last turn, so I don't think we know anything else.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Yeah. I don't know if he thought it just wasn't gonna hit 15 from that, but yeah. Okay, fair enough. Let's see if they can see what he does against the barrel swing. But if it's a PG, that's okay as long as if they don't have Persona Ride and they PG this, they're gonna be in a bit in a rough spot. But they kind of have everything they need, so maybe not. I don't know.
スキル発動パワープラス
Oh, okay, cool, great,
クリ
thanks.
ティカルプラス
In hand, that's where I needed you, buddy. Thanks. So I guess what we do here is we go Lilac Lasher. Oh, I'm sorry, not Lilac Lasher. Quagraw.
スペリオルコール
And let's use the Selfish Engraver just to make sure that I
スキル発動
let's discard this. Just to make sure that I can put it into soul and not have to worry about it. Let's put the heal.
パワープラス
Nice. So yeah, okay, that's the PG. So he's only have 3 cards, gonna draw, have 4. And they already lost 1 of the Baka Burritos, so see how this goes. Got a Curtis that I can discard. And got a critical trigger. Okay. I guess good ball power here. I don't really want Suffrage Engraver to hit, but it's fine. It's whatever at this point. If you don't crit, you win next turn. Yeah. Because either they're gonna drop 2 cards, maybe, for this next attack. Oh my fucking god. Or he could just check every defensive, I guess. That's fire. Because otherwise they would have to drop some cards to guard this. But I guess they could have just done a single trigger or something like that. That kind of sucks, but it's whatever. It's just gonna go to damage anyways. It's another crit out. Yeah, I guess that's true. Swing in here. Surely they will guard this with 1 card. Yeah. That leaves them with 1 card in hand. So as long as they don't have Persona Ride, you should be perfectly fine. If they do have Persona Ride, it's a little tricky. Let's see here. Yeah. Because now they can at best play double Baku Burrito and go ham, but instead they have the standard here. He's gonna get the 5k. That's an easy block. They have exactly 2 PGs, so even if we get ulti'd here, we're fine. We have enough counter blast for next turn, and we got the Persona Ride. Yep. I don't know how many that was, but I'm still gonna PG. I don't care how many that was. I don't care how many meters you sent, bro. Sure thing. Sure thing. That was definitely 5. Which, I mean, I guess you might as well at this point, right? Okay, let's go ahead and PG. As unfortunate as it is that I lose an attacker, I will deck out if I don't get rid of Curtis here. Okay, Baka Burrito in hand, that's good to know. That's not defensive, and PG, that kind of sucks, but okay. I hope he double crits. Nah, that would have sucked, because then I would have had to use, well, maybe not, because this just would have been, oh no, yeah, no, it would have been 40, what, 55, and that would have been too much. I don't want to guard that. Gonna do that. Now, if I can just use my amazing powers through the digital game to draw another Lilac Lasher. Alright, that's not it. Lilac Lasher. There we go. There we go! Let's fucking go! Alright. Yeah. Just fucking swing. You can't do the math because the game doesn't do that for you. You have to wait until after I calculate the attack, or after I do the attack to find out the number, which is cool. Because in real life, people ask me like, "Oh, how much is this?" and so I have to tell them everything. But here, I just attack and then they find out. Alright, so we know he has PG, Baka Burrito in hand, and then we don't know what else these 2 are. Asking he shall receive, yep. Unfortunately, I don't have another Kog'Maw, so I have to just call out double Lilac Lasher here. Okay, so we know what the other 2 cards were now. Yeah, you might as well use this while you're at it. Lilac Super Lore Accurate Floating Scroll Attack. Yep. Good old accurate Lilac Lasher. I want to set a drop in Dear Days today. Again, I thought it was like the end of this month, but they might have not actually set a date, so it might be like it's either the end of this month or next month. So that would be next week, which I don't think is the case. So it's probably sometime in August, probably like the end of August or something like that. It's kind of unfortunate, but so we know he has the PG, which he has to unfortunately use to discard, so it sucks that he got that card. But he has to just block this, hope that he gets over trigger,
ドロートリガー
Which, is mine still in play? So that would be Twisted Fate if
パワープラス
oh no, I went out first game.
Drive
First turn or whatever, yeah, okay. That'd be a cruel twist of fate if he gets his over trigger and I get mine, so it doesn't matter, but yeah, the only thing I can save him now is the over
ヴァンガード
trigger.
にアタック
I do only have one PG
スキル発
here,
動
so
パワープラス
we'll see, but they did go through most of their triggers, right? So if they survive this turn, I don't think it'll be that big of a turn, maybe, but I don't know.
ヴァンガードにアタックスキル発動
Alright, let's see.
パワープラス
'Cause, I mean, they do still have the over trigger, right? Like, I know I keep saying it and I'm gonna manifest it, but it is a reality that we just have to deal with. Okay.
楽しいファイトだったよ
Nicely calculated fight. That was good.
よし
A lot of points on it. I guess maybe because he was in gold or something. I don't know.
どのファイトにするんだ
Okay, let's jump back in and probably face Pablo again. Because it doesn't seem like anyone else is playing. I might turn off the game music next game and just play some more SMT. We'll see. Sure don't miss online rank systems. I really wish they would fix this and add some more features to it. Iced oolong tea? That sounds gross. I don't like iced
ファイトだ
teas or iced coffees. That I don't know. I like it warm. Like the whole point of it is to have it warm. But I also don't drink coffee, so that's probably why I don't like iced coffee. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Also playing right now, it's just that our ranks are too different. I don't know if Paulo was in gold, unless you're in like master, but I've faced master people before. So touched Shadowverse before the CCG came out. I picked up the Switch game, no chance in hell I picked up the mobile game. I've actually been playing the mobile game a little bit recently. I might pick up the Switch game, but we'll see. But I've been picking up the mobile game a little bit, just 'cause, like, you know, RIP Zero's dead, so I have no mobile TCG to quench my TCG hunger in the middle of the night, or anything like that, right?
スタンドアップ
So I've just been playing that. Of course, it's you for
スタンド&ドロー
when you know I can't grind in outer plane. Is it my turn? What's happening here? Okay. Okay. All right, that's confusing. I guess I don't need this against you, Ferg, right now. What are you doing, buddy? Are you playing at fucking McDonald's or something? What's going on here? You're in master, but it prioritizes me to fighting other masters. Oh, interesting. Well, I wish I could get up there. It's just, I guess now it's actually more probable that I can do that, like in terms of motivation wise, because before I just don't like the whole ranking system. That it's just one of these boring monolithic ranking systems where you just keep climbing up. There's no reset, there's no end goal or anything like that. I find that really lame. So that kind of doesn't make me want to, but I guess I might as well try and get the master now that like the whole draw thing is no longer a thing. You need touching mobile games. Also played in your first Shadowverse TCG tournament 2-2 with an incomplete deck. It wasn't too bad for a first attempt. Nice. Iced tea and coffee are good. To each their own, I guess.
ノーガード
ドライブチェックね
Of course.
光トリガー
I was gonna drop the like engraver or something, but really glad I didn't. Where else are you gonna put it, bro? What is there to think about? What, you're gonna put it on the Youthberg in your drop? Come on, man. Alright. Never seen it lag so much. I don't know what's going on. Ship your orders for the triple R's. You need over the 2 weeks after putting the order for Shadowverse.
I don't think they call them triple Rs.
ドロートリガー
Forget what they call them in Shadowverse. I think they're like
パワープラス
the triple R equivalent is like legendaries, right? Or is it a gold? I think it's gold, right? I don't know. I know they have like bronze, which is common. They have silver. Oh no, gold is like double R. That's what it is, right? Yeah, it's legendary. Yeah.
クリティカルプラス
Yeah, because gold is the double R basically. And they have legendary, which is triple R. And then they have like ultimate legendary, which is like SP or like, I think it's like SP because I don't think they have a DSR equivalent yet. Yeah. I don't want to look at their soul. I just want to. There we go. I want to put my card in the damage zone already.
ターンエンド
Jeez.
スタンド&ドロー
Seriously, it hasn't been since like Vanguard Zero I've played. It's been such a poor connection like this. But that's me. Let's get rid of this. And eventually go into our main phase. There we go. We want to try and do some aggro here. We already have the counter blast, but at the same time, I'm probably gonna need Suffering Engraver, and I just can't defend her. So
ヴァンガードにアタッ
just
ク
go ahead and swing in here. I pulled a U legendary 2 days in a row. This game is absurdly generous with the pack pulls. I don't know about that. I opened a pack myself, or
ドライブチェック
a box myself, and my pulls were fine. I ended up selling
パワー
most of it. Not that anyone's bought it yet, but I sold most of it. Just because there's a bunch of stuff that I'm not gonna play, right? I'm not gonna play Haven Crap. I'm not gonna play Dragon Crap. You know, that's supposedly like the best deck right now, right? But then for my actual decks that I would play, I got like crap. Entirely possible with pull 3 legendaries in the same pack? I don't know. I don't follow that.
ターンエンド
私のターン
Drink tea is good. Are you like a bot today? All you've said is drink tea and talk about tea. Are you okay?
ライダー
Sorry. Classic. Curly eats dinner
そうだよ
during stream. Might be a cry for help. Yeah, that might be it.
スペリオルコール
I don't have to be such a what for asking you to make sure you're okay. For your obvious cry for help. Fine. Next time something's wrong for you, I'll just tell you to have some tea.
ヴァンガードにアタック
This is getting power too? Why doesn't this have power? Oh, he's only youth. Not youth bird. Oh, okay. So I've been cheated on. At locals, if people rush me with this shit, saying that it has 2K.
ドライブチェックねクリティカルトリガー
Oh my fucking god, bro. Unbelievable. Crit. Against a normal... Critting a normal deck? Sure. Sounds rough. Critting Baromagnes? Like, bro, are you kidding me? Are you playing with my nuts right now? Come on.
ダメージチェック ダメージチェックヒールトリガー
Thank you. Whoops. Sorry about that. Using
パ
different
ワープラス
headset from the big one because I don't want to sweat. What if I made a soup deck? What the fuck? Well, I'm about to finish my dinner, and I've only had one turn since I got it.
ドロー
Alright.
ライトスキル発動
Don't you just love it when you draw into Pony? Absolutely. Fantastic. Not only have I been pushed to 3, but I'm definitely not hitting 10 soul. Or 15 soul. I have this on the ride. 2 ponies. That's just being a 6, 7. This is 8, 9, 10. Yeah, nothing. We just have to fucking swing in here. Hope that they don't check the nuts next turn. Okay. That's what I needed. Steaming vegetables or something, but it involved soup. Saw me in Swell Entertainment's video about Anime Expo? Probably not. I wasn't there as much as I wanted to be. I love how 3 out of 3 other checks have just been triggered, but okay. Alright, I guess 3 out of 4. Because they had 1 damage check that wasn't a trigger. That's fine. When you talk about tea, not because you're having cakes and tea, just like in K-On! Red cheesesteak. Trial deck, you bird. Interesting. Sure. Okay. Just gonna have to take this. Hope for the best. Very fun juxtaposition of them using the Trial Deck Youth Bird and FFR Tempest. Very funny juxtaposition.
Damage check. Draw trigger.
Very nice.
パワープラス
Not as nice, but alright. Alright, so this is 6. This is 10. I can go 11, 12, 13, 14. I just need one more. Oh, I have 2 engravers? Okay, there we go. There we got it. I can play a Lilac, and then I can play Quick Raw back here, and they're all with the soul and get the skill. The whiplash. It's funny. I guess the counter is counting down here. That's probably not accurate. Sure thing. Sure thing, buddy. Oh, I hit a trigger. That's right. So he just goes up to 28. Whatever. Fuck you. Alright. It is much, you bastard. I will simply give up a Lilac Basher. I don't even have to, I just give up opponent. I keep forgetting I took that trigger. That trigger is so great. Too bad to have 12 cards in hand here, but hey, whatever. Let's see what we can do. It's gonna be a long one because both the fact that they're like lagging or whatever, and also the fact that I have to break through their whole hand. There we go. We did something useful, I guess. Saved me from losing the game, I guess, as I spill water all over myself. Alright, well, that'll help me keep cool, I guess. Wash my hands-ish. Cool, sure do love it when the timer goes to 0, my opponent still has time. Please don't start arguing about Chronojet again, guys. Hack is never gonna say anything good about Chronojet. Don't bother. Chronojet, when he was a child, he went to Ek and like burnt down his whole village, and Ek will never be able to forgive him for it. So don't try and convince him. Let's go ahead and Persona Ride. Get a Swirler for my troubles. That's kind of lit. Oh my god! Please let me play a card. Please stop. Oh my god, my Swirler turns are gonna take so long.
スキル発動
You guys think we'll finish this before 8 o'clock? Just one game.
Call it.
All pandemonium to go through, bro. It's gonna take
スキル
forever.
発動
Give it a little lame, not gonna lie. Yeah, just this damn connection. Spilling. Can I call me a klutz? Sometimes I'm always spilling.
スキル発動
One thing I ever spill is
パワ
facts.
ープラス
Cold hard facts. My god. It's gonna be so bad when I activate pandemonium. Oh, alright. Did everyone end up getting anything from Festival Collection? That's probably my best, not my best, my favorite product the whole year, I think. Because where did we start? We started with set 8. I mean, I have a video about this coming out tomorrow. I think if I had to organize all the sets by just this year, right? Set 8 was really good.
オーダー
Set 9 was like fine. Like that. That's decent. Set 10 I did not like at all, to be honest. Like, it just had too much junk in it. And like, I'm obviously not a big fan of all the mass stuff, so that really sucks. But then like all the other commons and rares just being complete and utter doo-doo
スキル発
did
動
not help. So Festival Collection is really dope. Set 11, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Because some of the glitter stuff is cool. You know, Green Deku. Tamayura, if I can actually play that. Tegra, if I can actually play that. Right. Chaos is pretty lit.
スキル
I can
発動
afford to get that.
パワープラ
Misty Arc is, you know, kind of fun. Silhouette, you know, I have a Brand Gate split that I got for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I have a Brand Gate split that I bought preemptively thinking that the Evo support might be hard to get.
スパワープラス
So I'll be able to play Silhouette and Misty Arc because I have a split of that too, thinking that was going to be hard to get. Because I thought it was going to be really strong, but whew, boy was I wrong. I mean, it's not like bad, it's just not to the point where I need to get a split for it. That would have been fine.
スキル発動
Bro, bricked is sad. I didn't brick, bro. Well, maybe the first game. The first turn, I guess, but... what does Yukenberg have? This Bible-sized hand, and why does your card Marcel only have 8? Because I'm taking forever to actually get through and do it. I can hit 15, it's just the game is just taking forever to do so. I gotta wait for my stuff to ship out, but I got a steal on like lyrical split. $70 for the whole nation? That is highway robbery.
パワー
Oh
プラス
man, yeah, good old melodic / Misty Arc. Causality Dragon, Crucial Dragon is pretty cool. Chronojet and Bolphamides as for set 11, Tamayura and Kaiju Vermilion are your highlights. That's interesting. Might be the only person that thinks Vermilion's a highlight, but hey. Melodic will probably be $2, yeah. I don't know why. And then the funny thing is that the actual splits I should have gotten for Dark States and Keter Sanctuary I didn't get because I was like, ah, whatever, it'll be fine. But those are the actually nations that I actually want to play the most, so I'm an idiot. That's fine. You bought a Dark States and Dragon Empire split for Festival Booster.
スキル発動パワープラス
Forgot about Vermilion. So excited for him too. Okay, that's good. Yeah, good old Misty Arc. I'm interested to see how that works. I saw early on a couple of interesting links from Japan, but it seems that they kind of just gave up on the whole deck since bugs came out. And that's the one thing. Well, I don't like a lot of things, but one of the main things I don't like about Japanese players is that I should put her over here, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Is that one card or one? They only play
スキル
one
発動
deck from one nation, right? So, you know, because Misty Arc was also when bugs came out. They only play bugs. They drop Zorga, they drop everything just to play bugs. They all just play that one card or that one deck from that nation. That's it. You know, Chrono Jet is in Dark States, we're only playing Chrono Jet. All the other decks don't matter. Right? Like, I really don't like that, but oh well.
スキル発動パワー
Learn the hard way. Stop picking these pre-sale bundles. Yeah, definitely don't do that. I mean, it depends, but pre-sales always. Well, no, that's a lie. I can't say that. I played the the stock market and I got it right. I got Wallista 4 copies for $8. She's about to be $20. I ended up pulling all 4 of them plus an FFR. So not only am I plus $200, but now I can sell the 8 that are getting mailed to me each for like $20 and make more than my money back. So I can't say pre-sale is always trash, but you just gotta know the market regretfully. It's a fun deck, even if it's not the best. I'm still gonna have play it a ton. Still can't believe that we're getting it. Yeah,
発動
that's good. I'm glad you're happy about it. Hopefully we can face off. You using your Misty Arc deck, me using whatever. Me using probably Lugia, because Lugia gets good support. She gets the purple trapeze that she really needed, so that's gonna be a lot of
ス
fun.
キル
But
発動
yeah,
バインド
I think the deck is fine. It definitely needs a little bit more support. Bro, imagine if I had a Mandine, how long this would take. But yeah, it definitely needs like a little bit more support because right now it's trying to do too much, and that's the one thing I don't like about it is that they put too much stuff in one deck. Like it's just like they don't know what they're doing. I don't know if that's how it was in the manga because I haven't been able to finish it, but yeah. Bug is a deck where you barely call more than 2 rear guards and run set orders like
パワープラス
on more set orders than Branket. Yeah, this arc is actually quite good. Strong numbers, early aggro makes hard. Its problem is the meta it came out in where board nukes are everywhere. Yeah, not even so much like board nukes specifically, but just yeah, there's a bunch of removal just because everyone's playing Gandiva. It's not even like there's multiple different
スキ
options
ル
of
発動
removal because it's really just Gandiva, and that's it, right? Because everyone else is just what, Messiah 1 card, Chrono Jet 1 card. That's it, really. Welstra, but no one's really playing that, right? So just because Gandiva exists, that Misty Arc has a hard time. But that's like we showed, or like I showed, and you guys saw on stream back then. You just have to play like the Maple and the Rotting Usurp Dragon just to make sure you get that field. Because you can very easily on ride, similar to Magnolia, just get out 4 cards, have a pretty much full board.
コール
Okay, 5 hours later,
コール
I can actually complete my. I hope they just lose this turn, because like this is just taking too long. I don't have a PG, do I? But I can just get it afterward. I have 2 PGs I can search out.
パワープラス
It's fine. We'll just get the power. Okay, finally going to battle. Yay!
ヴァンガードにアタック
Jesus. Which is funny because if I did this in IRL, I would have just went like, bah, 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 and the game would have been done by now. I would have lost already. Like if they snipe 2 rear guards, it's no problem. You got stuff to call them when you run, but when your board is gone, it's sad. Yeah. You definitely have to like make use of the fact that like Gandiva's main skill can only target
発動だよ
cards with different grades, so you have to keep that in mind too. But yeah. Block Solitaire, shut up. Everyone I think doesn't read the second part of Engraver's skill and thinks that because I'm at 14, she's not gonna give me 15. But alright.
完全ガード
Like you're at 2 damage. Why would you block 78 with a PG when I have 4 more attacks left that are gonna be just as big? But you know what? Whatever, bro. I didn't want a soul charge. Oh, so thanks a lot. I much appreciate it. Take this big fat 100k column. I think. Oh no, not yet, not yet. It's gonna be closer. It's gonna be like 90 something.
スキル発動
The thing that bothers me is that I'm gonna end up like misclicking if this thing keeps going so slowly. I'm like, I'm going slow just to make sure I don't misclick too. Come on. There we go.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Oh, alright. 75. And that's only, that's just the base power. We can go further.
スキル発動
We can go further. We can go further beyond. There we go. 105,000 power. You gonna guard that with all the cards in your hand, buddy? Just no guard, bro. Come on. Don't PG this. Oh my fucking god. I'm about to just pass her and give you no counter blast. Like, why are you PGing these attacks?
スキル発動だよ
Alright, whatever. It's fine. Let alone discarding triggers for it, too. Like, are you not PGing Barrel's attack? Like, I got 12 cards, ulti still live, a crit inbound. You just discarded 2 crits. Alright, buddy. Hey, whatever. Can't wait to walk into locals with your SPs, you kids and your youth bergs. This is what you're gonna do? You're gonna PG big attacks when I have a bunch of attacks left? Is that what you're gonna do at locals? Please don't do that at locals. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let Barrow attack. It's his day. There we go.
ヴァンガードにアタック
I still have to use my skill. This is probably the longest turn in Dear Days history.
クリティカルプラス
No exaggeration. I don't think anything can organically be longer than this turn.
スペリオル
Draw into pony. Perfect. Perfect discard fodder. Oh my god. Please hurry up. Please, God Almighty in the sky. Oh my good golly god. What is the hold up? I just want it's the last skill. It's the I don't know if you count this as a skill, but it's the last skill that I'll use, please. This whole turn. That's it. Oh, there
ス
we
キル
go.
発動
Honestly, they must have just connected their. It must be at McDonald's. Connected their switch to the Wi-Fi. Like, there's no way that their servers could be that bad. I guess computer isn't optimized for this game. Their timer hit 0 5 years ago. Yeah, it's just the delay. It's my timer is not accurate.
クリティカルトリガー
Nice, get fucked. Bet you wish you had those PGs, huh?
クリティカルプラス
Bet you wish you didn't PG the other attacks, huh? I hope I get fucking OT too. Oh, but yeah, they it's not synced up
ドライ
accurately
ブチェック
because of the delay. It can't account into the delay. This is literally the longest turn ever. This is the longest turn. Is gonna be the longest game unless I win right here.
ダメージチェックね
Oh,
クリティカルトリガー
stop. I just want to end this. Just get sacked real quick, please. Do not tell me I have to go through a Youthberg turn. Please, gosh. I don't have it in me to go through a Youthberg turn after this. Oh my god, just give the power. The power here. Power plus 2.
プラス
And then put this over here. Right here. Right here. Just do it. Come on. Auto no guard, yeah, no. Yeah, they didn't actually time out. It does the same thing. It did the same thing in Magro Zero. It's just that it's not synced up because of the delay, because of the connection, because they're in the exact farthest point from where I am on the other side of the world in a McDonald's using their Wi-Fi. With 12 other people also using the same Wi-Fi, also playing Dear Days. That's the only way I can explain this lag. Like, if you measured exactly the farthest distance from where I am on the other side of the world, that's where they are. American Zero is always on the side of crap connection, calling me to lose. Dang, son.
ヴァンガードにアタック。
But you wish you still had those PGs and other cards in hand, huh? I love when disconnecting when I'm about to attack for game. Rip. Ripperoni. I'd be really upset if they like disconnected at this point, because I mean I just went through all of that just for them to. Okay, a third PG. All right, why don't you just use that here? You would have avoided 3 damage. Whatever, man. You discarded 6 cards this whole turn. That's fine. Your hand went literally into half. So I can't complain.
ヴァンガードにアタック。
I'll just wing in for my massive
スキル発動。
34. I don't know, 63, 61. If the 4th PG is it the 4th PG? Come on, show me the 4th PG.
ノーガード
Okay. Man, all that just went into no guard.
ダメージチェック
Okay. And they have the youth bird, Skyfalls. I don't know what this is about, but whatever. Oh. Yeah, that was not the best guarding, my friend. You could have easily just taken this. I would have lost a card. I would have not hit this critical trigger. I would have drawn it instead. You could have taken this other attack, had 2 counter blasts, and then PG.
俺の勝ちだね。
Moved on with your life. You would have been good. But hey, that's just how it be, I guess. Let's not play again. Sure. Oh my god, it's even gonna lag here. Okay. It's gonna give me the quickest countdown to pick a thing, but it's gonna still lag at the end. Alright, whatever.
よし。
There we go, baby. Using McDonald's
Don't
Wi-Fi
fight
too, but
them,
you
stand
can
up.
access manager's Wi-Fi, which is actually competent. Oh, I see. Gotta pass that all along to whoever the hell I was playing.
どのデッキを使うんだ？
Okay, alright. Just need a just, small little break after that. That was really long. Barrel went well. Barrel day went well, yeah, I guess so, yeah. So far, so good. Minus, booty chic support went well. McDonald's voluntarily in about 7 years. I don't think oh, not to lie, I walked in there. Bought some Vanguard product. I went to a McDonald's that was nearby and I got a fish sandwich and it was kind of whatever. But I got an icy, or ice cream, I think. Or a smoothie? One of those two, and it was nice. Has replay the bunny. I don't think I have it. I remember I stole your list. But I don't remember if I actually built it. No, I did. Okay, cool. Speaking of, there was some cards that I wanted to check out if they work in Wallista. Because she has that one card that puts stuff in the bottom of the deck. So I was wondering, you can technically use this? You can technically use this because you get 2 chances with it. With Wallissa, the gem restanding it, so you can technically make that free. And you get a 10k after the other girl attacks, but yeah, because I was trying to find a counter charge, and the only one that I could think of was, I don't think I do have Alucard. There we go. Was her. And I was like, okay, yeah, you can just call this off the gem skill or the Wallissa skill, but then you can't restand her. But I don't often use the restand skill because I just don't have like soul or counterblast from the gem, right? So I feel like I might just put this in instead of the Grade 3 girl, the other ghost girl that everyone uses from the cycle card. I feel like this is better. because you can play this from top 5, get the instant counter charge, and then she goes to bot deck. But if you just don't use the freestand from the gem that turn, it's whatever, right? And she gets a +5, which is decent. So I don't know. At least give credit that U.S. McDonald's food resembles edible food a bit more than the ones here. Granted, that's not saying much. I don't know if that's actually factual, but okay. I would play this. I'm not gonna know what I'm doing, and I'm just gonna get yelled at. And I don't want to get yelled at. So I would just play Barrow one more time and hope I don't see that media player. Oh, okay, thank God. Oh, it's a beginner person. Let's see. Yeah, this is the S&T song that I wish they played when you ride into Barrow. That would have been nice. Alright. Connection looks decent. Pretty decent starting in here. Oh, we got actual Basagra, because there's no Gandiva, so you can't play those mind games with me. They didn't know Barrow was a buddy, I'm sorry. I can play it next, but you're just gonna be really disappointed in me, because I'm just gonna misplay out the wazoo. So if this is Basagra, I don't want this. Because I need to guard early. So I can just eat the first attack. Your first Basagra swing, I should say. Like I have to take this one, try and guard the next one, and then just eat the Basagra swing. Since I'm going first. We'll see. She's still playing Ardarla? In set 7? Nah, Ardarla's trash, bro. Get rid of that shit. I'll play Ardarla. Ardarla's trash. Push that dude down the toilet. Other than seeing how other do things, it makes me see things I might not have seen. That's fair. What the fuck you mean 9k? For each card on your Vanguard circle. What? The fuck? 9? It counts the Vanguard? What the fuck? So that gets +6? So it becomes 13k? The fuck? A man over here with the hidden tech. Unbelievable. And we got Strict Moon. This is going really bad. Alright. We can get a draw trigger? Nope. Pretty pointless critical trigger there. Okay. Over convoluted 5k grade 1? Yeah, kind of. Just because it's locked to grade 3 anyways, so. This sucks ass. I only have one Lilac Lasher, so I kind of have to get rid of this trigger, which is ultra unfortunate. I guess I could just not give you Counter Blast. Huh? If I hit a draw trigger and not a crit. Okay, there we go. Love to see it. Not as much that, but alright, whatever, we'll take those. And if we could just guard the next coming attacks, we might be okay here. Because we can PG Basagra and we just get stepped on by everything else. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna risk the biscuit here and give you the hearty one-tap pass. Let's go. Got blocked. Don't do any more damage. Leave me alone. Oh shit! All right, let's guard this. Never punish, baby. Put this in soul. It's gonna have to be another turn where I don't hit. Yeah, it's gonna have to be another turn where I don't hit 15 on the first turn because it's not worth it. Because this puts me to 6, 7, no 6, 10, 11, and then she just blows up my boy. So I'm just gonna swing in here. Draw a card. Persona Ride next turn.
ノーガードドライブチェック
Hopefully hit a draw or something into
No
something
live
that
check.
soul charges a little bit
Critical
more.
target.
Alright, we'll take a crit.
クリティカルプラスパワープラス
Gives me an okay guarding hand. We don't really need the Keenly Ludley here. Nice. Because the game is not gonna last that long. I'm already at 2 damage. If they play the Tri-Bash, we're dead. Okay, cool. Orlando gone. Not that it matters here.
ターンエンド
That's not Orlando. That's Travis Scott, right? Yeah.
ライ
Okay. I don't lose any of my rears, but I still only get 6, 7, 10, 12. So I need 3 more cards
ドスキル発動
in order to be able to do this.
スペリオルコール
Cool.
スキル発動
I don't think you've ever seen a Bob play Tri-Bash. They do in my locals, and I did briefly. It makes a lot of sense because you just retire front. Back then, not a lot of people were playing back row, so she just gets a crit. I feel like that's a much better play than Ardala, because Ardala is kind of trash right now. Sure, he gets the 5k, but Tri-Bash gives you the crit. But, yeah, it's whatever. The Master of Bunny's Baromagnes, if only. Card 1.
ガード
Hopefully I can hit 15 so I can get rid of this Tricks Moon since it doesn't look like they have much more. She doesn't have the crit, so I think I might just be a clown and just take the Buffsagra swing here because I might need the extra counter blast here if I top deck
ヴァンガードにアタック
Pandemonium Tactics.
ドレスブーストパワープラス
Dresso Busto. Go ahead.
ノーガードドライブチェック決着
Oh
の
my fucking
オ
god.
ーバートリガー
Good thing I did PG, I guess.
パワー
So we actually thought Bob would get a triple arm because of the random card that they have to reveals. Yeah. Sounds like something Bugs Bunny would piss off. That's fine. That's just 1 damage, and I can PG the next swing. And the ulti is out of the way, so that's fine. I did lose the Engraver, which does suck. But that is fine. We can
ヴァ
still
ンガードにアタック
use this. Again, discard the Kenny Ludley because the game is not going to last that long. I'm already at 3 Buffsaga swings like a fucking
完全ガード
runaway truck.
ドライブチェック
So.
ビールトリガー
And I denied the heals because I'm just the absolute best player in the world, bro. Absolutely, certifiably amazing that I denied the heal, made the overture come out and get wasted, bro. I'm too good.
スタンド&ドロー
Okay, I was gonna say, and I top deck the Pandemonium Tactics. All right, never mind.
ペルソナライド
Well, I think we still Persona right here, even if I don't hit it. Alright, I gotta make a move here.
コール
I think we just gamble on getting a pony.
スキル発動
Getting 2 ponies? I need 2 ponies. Alright, that's not a pony.
スキル発動パワープラス
I don't know why I thought I had another swirling, but never mind.
スキル発動
We're just gonna have to swing in here.
スキル発動パワープラス
If I
ス
hit,
キル発動パワープラス
there's a small chance. If I hit a single pony,
スキル発動
fuck. I can do this with the crit trigger. No,
スキル発動
cause
パワープラス
the other card puts me to 2, the pony I have puts me to 3, about 13. And then if I hit one more pony, I go to 14.
スキル発動
Yes, I'm looking for my little pony, my little flaming pony. And then this puts me to 15. So I just need 1 pony.
パワープラス
Ideally before I play Curtis. So that I can sequence it a little bit better.
スキル発動バインド
Come on. No.
スキル発動パワープラス スキル発
Do
動
I have a lot?
パワープラス
Yeah.
スキル発動
Oh, I'm missing one pony,
パワープラス
so I just have 2 in deck.
スキル発動
'Cause I have 1 in the bind zone, 1 in damage. There's 2 in deck. I have 20 cards in deck. Alright.
ゴール
I drive check them? Oh my god.
スキル発動
Come on, baby. Oh my god, alright. Fuck.
スキル発動
Hard that I bleed.
パワープラス
Okay, that's fine.
スキル発動
We'll just swing with big number. Hope that's enough to
スキル
end
発
the
動
game, I guess.
パワープラス
Damn it.
スキル発動
So I hate relying on ponies,
Power
but
plus.
that's the extent of what I have to do right now. Alright, just go to main phase. This big
ヴァンガード
number.
にアタック
We really have 11 cards in hand, but whatever. At least the overtrigger is out for next turn. I don't have to deal with that. So that is pretty nice. I still have my overtrigger, I believe. Alright, that kind of sucks. But it's whatever. Yeah, I still have my overtrigger, which could turn the game around for me here. If not, just for the fact that I get the
スキ
extra
ル
draw.
発動
Don't be a pony. Don't be the overtrigger. Okay. That would have been nice to check, but whatever.
スキル発動
Actually gonna use the shield here.
プラス
Interesting. And then what? Oh, just even. You're gonna throw down this for a overtrigger to pass. Alright.
ドライブチェッククリティカルトリガ
Unfortunate.
ークリティカルプラス
Line big number sounds like you could use a crest. Game 5K every phase up card in your G zone. Well, I had a G zone. That'd be kind of lit. Swing in here. Yeah, that's what one of the main things Barrow doesn't have is he doesn't have any scalability like all the other decks have now. So reach platinum? What the hell is platinum? How do you reach platinum? Oh, you mean like platinum trophies? I thought that was like a new rank or something. Alright, if they take this, and I live next turn, I might be okay. Well, let's see.
ダメージチェック
Okay, cool. Persona Ride gone.
ダメージ
I know they have one in hand. Cool. Trick Moon gone.
ターン
Okay, so this is gonna die. These guys are gonna die. She's gonna get the crit, so I have to PG her. I can take 2 attacks,
ファイナルターン
so I just have to hope they don't have a Trick Moon. Oh, it's a rack after grow. Never mind. That was weird. I don't know what happened just there, but okay. So as long as I guess they don't play a Trick Moon, maybe I don't know.
コール
That's why he doesn't crit. Even if he crits, I'm fine as long as they don't play the Trick Moon.
コール
Because I can hard guard at least 1 attack, PG another attack, and then just take. Even if they crit, I can take it.
スキル
Right.
発動
Because they're locked with 3 attacks here. Unless there's some sort of secret buff Saga attack that gives them a 3rd attack that I don't know about. But,
スペリオルコール
PG gone. Alright, yeah, they don't have any Trick Moons. So, nothing gets that big.
スキル発動
Go Travis. It is indeed Travis Scott. So this is getting PG'd. I could be a clown and take this. But yeah, this is getting PG'd. I'm not going to risk that. So we're all dying. That's fine.
パワープラス
Alright, so yeah, so I can hard guard, because this is just 43, that's annoying. This is what? 41, right? So I can hard guard this with 2 triggers, PG this, and just take the
ヴァンガードにアタッ
Travis.
ク
Yeah, because this is just this. I might have to be a clown ass. I don't know.
ガード
I wish I could keep this hand because these 2 actually get me to 15 soul, which is disgustingly depressing, but oh
ヴァン
well.
ガードにアタックドレスブーストパワープラス
This can get me 2 soul. So I think we drop the
スキル発動
critical trigger here.
完全ガード
ドライブチェック
Yeah, so as long as they don't check crit, but yeah, if they just check 1 crit, that's fine. I'll take that. Yeah, because Travis is just 1 damage. And then I just have the top deck.
ヴァンガードにアタック
1 soul.
Just measly 1 soul.
That's all I
ガ
need.
ード
Just the 1.
やってくれるダメー
Just
ジ
a
チェック
singular. Oh man, that would have been great. That would have done it. Just a singular unit of soul.
That's it. That's all I need.
ドロー
Okay, that does it. Can I win this turn? Fuck it.
ファイナルターン
We will not ride. Thank you very much. We will instead call. Call. We will end the main phase. We will not that it matters. We'll
リアガードに
force
アタック
the Travis guard to make you think that it's not gonna give me 15 soul, I guess. Because if I attack here, you can just, you know, intercept.
Oh, he's actually gonna do it. Yes! Yes! They wasted a trick moon! Let's go! They wasted it! You fool! Why does no one read the rest of the text on Selfish Engraver? It does not matter if you guard the attack. I will get 15 soul regardless of the fact. Do I have anything good in soul? I have a Lilac Lasher. Okay, perfect. I have Lilac and Ogra, so that's good. Perfect. Man, don't you wish you had an extra 5k shield right about now, eh, buddy? There we go. And that's maybe it's good that they wasted a trick moon. They have an arm in hand. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, it's good for me, obviously, but oh, I'm just saying, yeah, that's bad on them. The art is too distracting.
ヴァンガードにアタック
Yeah, I get it. She's very pretty. She's probably my favorite card in the whole deck, art-wise. Alright, so now they just have no trick moons. They have 1 left in deck, because this is gonna go to soul. There's 1 in damage, and there's 1 in drop.
スペリオルコールパワープラス
I got a PG. Yeah, let's get
ス
a
キル
PG.
発動
On the off chance that this blows up in my face. By me soul charging my over trigger right now,
Or super mega 10,000 getting rid of the brick that was on top in order to make sure I check these triggers.
パワープラス
Alright, cool. Get rid of that. So I know they have an arm, and I guess they drive checked the trick moon, otherwise it would have played it. No, they hit like a draw trigger or something, right?
ガード
Alright, no PGs because they're gonna hard guard. Oh, another PG in hand. Okay, so we can survive next turn most likely, and not the oak trigger. Alright, fucking pony. That's fine. Let's
ヴァン
go
ガー
and
ドにア
swing
タック
here. It doesn't matter if you card it. How retrieving soul after the fact. Damn straight. Alright, unfortunately that's just 25. And then this should maybe shred 2 cards out of their
ヴァ
hand
ンガー
at
ドに
least.
アタック
Pony can eat my whole
スキル
asshole.
発動パワープラス
We are unfortunately gonna lose this front row after this goes to the next turn. Come on, baby, don't have it. Come on, baby, don't have it. That's 3 cards actually. So there's 45, so that's 2 crits unless you. Oof. Oof. Whip the Madokas. All right, fair enough. Okay. That's fair. We both failed final turns, but
ターンエンド
I'm in an okay spot here. They have enough soul to retire, get the crit. They're gonna persona right, which is gonna turn shit kind of south for me here, but I have to specifically take 1 attack and then just PG the rest here. And do I have anything in soul here? Of course, I'm now down to 14 soul.
スキル発動
I don't have anything good to call out from soul. So offensively, I'm kind of boned here, unless yeah, they're gonna play the order again, which is kind of funny. That's like the third time. Just gonna let them draw. Just gonna give them 4 cards in hand here. I just know that they don't have Trick Moons. They just have 1 Trick Moon there. Okay, alright, they bring around from drop. Okay. They're gonna make a column of this thing, which isn't too big. That's not too bad, actually. This is gonna be huge, obviously. But yeah, this isn't too bad. Alright, so we can... Yeah, unless they check crit, then I die. Other than that, it should be fine here. Alright, yeah, I'm fine. So they have a PG in hand. And the last Trick Moon in hand. They have a best 5k shield. And 2 cards that they didn't want to play this turn, so there could be more triggers. So we'll see. He's just gonna get what, 10k? Yeah, sure thing, buddy. We'll take those. Why 14? Because I called out 2. Alright, heal triggers, whatever. It is a card that doesn't soul charge that I would not have drawn, so that's fine. So I have a chance to draw into something like a Swirler to give me back to 15 and get an extra attack here, but we'll see. I'll also take a Persona Ride, but I believe I am fresh out of those. No, maybe. Might have one. Yes, God. You know what to do, game. Come on. Oh my God. Let me look at my drop. Alright, so... yeah, top deck Persona Ride. Do a bunch of shebang. And then lose because I threw out the Kindly Ludley at the beginning of the game saying I don't need Kindly Ludley. Like last year. So I don't, but they only have PG. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. This is still a big attack, but they have a PG. So I have to, I guess, bank on which is more important, the PG. Which is more important to make them PG? This or that? I think I have to go with Barrel. Force the PG, because they could easily have 2 triggers because they didn't play it last turn, right? So they can have 43. Ugh, draw trigger. Okay, that's fine. Falling Graver would have saved that. What do you mean? So he's gonna do this to match it, and then maybe throw out what? The Trick Moon, and these guys to intercept for a 2 to pass. That seems like the safest bet, right? Yeah, I do have. They're gonna have to. Yeah, it's gonna be down to OT at this point because they used the shield. So unless that was just a misplay. Yeah. Okay. So it was 2 triggers. So yeah, this is the right play because they do have the PG. But yeah, I was trying to call out the PG by doing this. Come on. Of course, I don't hit it. I do have OT, right? Like, I'm not crazy. Like, it's not here. It's not here. Like, I play the over trigger, don't I? Like, that's a card I'm playing, right? It's not here. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, but... I guess, yeah, but then I wouldn't have had the PG and I would have lost last turn, so... I need Kogra to get the PG. They have 1 counter blast, so there's no point in counter blast at 9. I know they have the PG and the Trick Moon. These attacks are gonna come in either way. Yeah, I can get defensive OT next turn. They don't have an OT, so I guess it's best to just get rid of. Yeah, I do end up decking out. Maybe, I'm not sure. Because I draw, I'll have 2 cards and I draw for turn, and then it depends on what they have remaining in hand. Okay, yeah, this was only 30,000, so it's fine. I thought it was gonna hit closer to 43, but yeah, no. I forgot I had the double 10Ks, that's why I hit some things before. Yeah, because I can maybe try and win with this stuff, and like if they don't wipe my board or something, but I don't know. They also don't have a lot of cards left either, So they're gonna use the skill here. Retire that, get the crit. But nah, they attack with Basagra first. So I have to I have to use all of this and then bank on ulti. Hope they don't break through. Never mind. Yeah.
That sucks. GG's.
GG's. If they didn't have the crit, I could have taken it, maybe gotten the OT, and then I could have played out those cards and tried to push the game. But yeah, I didn't get the OT anyways, so it's whatever. That shit was literally like the last card. That sucks, but hey, whatever. Yeah, no, if I had called out Engraver instead of Kogra, I wouldn't have been able to fetch the PG, and that would have lost me the game earlier, because I wouldn't be able to guard the column on this side. So yeah, either way, there wasn't really much I can do. The last card in deck when it doesn't show up, yeah. Considering I only had 2 cards left, yeah, it probably was. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that. That's Pablo. Okay. I thought it was gonna be the same person, because that tends to happen, right? We'll beat up Pablo real quick. Yo, what's up? Not beat up Pablo real quick. Probably not. He's probably gonna he's probably gonna hit all his damn meteors and blow my ass up. Put this back. Everything else doesn't look half bad, to be honest, but we'll put that back. Jesus, I thought it said Jesus villain. I was gonna say that's an ironic contradiction, but hey, whatever. That's not the funny. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But tell you what, Thursday, we'll play the bunny just for you. We'll play some Hazard. I'll brush up on the deck between now and then. We'll throw down with Hazard. We'll beat up all the Chrono Jets that I'm surprisingly did not see today, to be honest. I expected to see Chrono Jet every 5 seconds, but that did not happen. Alright, that's fine. That's discard fodder. Excuse me. Crit would have been nice. We're getting the PG is pretty good too. Getting a Bucket Burrito out of the way is nice as well. Bucket Burrito is really cool because he helped me learn to be a better player. Cause I learned the Garidia matchup by knowing that I can't give Bucket Burrito 3 cards on board. So I have to make sure that I only have at most 2 cards for them to retire. And like figuring out little interactions like that is what got me thinking and making me a better player. But that's gonna go here. I think we guard this. If I got a hit with the ulti, I get hit with the ulti. Yeah. Either way, it's 2 damage. But there's a chance that it wouldn't have been. Otherwise, it would have been 3 damage because I would not have been able to guard this. So it's still the better of it. But 2 damage going into Garidia turn is pretty gross, especially Garidia going first. I'm gonna be on grade 3. Yeah, this is looking pretty rough. This is looking like I have to swing into Shadow Army token again this time. Clear draw trigger? No. Losing a PG, that is not ideal, if I do say so myself. We're gonna get the heal trigger, which is, you know, a little bit nice if I would have checked that, considering that I am down, but getting some sort of defensives at hand is nice. We're gonna go ahead and swing in over here because we just cannot afford the first turn blowout. So hopefully hit the draw trigger here. No, it's gonna be another PG, so not only is this thing gonna live around to swing at us, but we're gonna have some difficulty guarding here because we're gonna have a bunch of PGs that need to discard for. And I do not have a lot that I can discard right now, because right now I hit what, 6, 10, 12, 13, 14. I'm 1 card short of hitting 15 soul. And I'm gonna have to discard one extra card if I have to PG another attack, which I really don't want to do. So let's see how this goes. So far we just have the 2 meteors, so that is just the crit, which is unfortunate. Or no, crit is how much? Crit is 3. Okay. Instead they got the combined rusher here, who is gonna be able to swing in for nope, he can't swing in for 20k because I'm not on grade 3. Okay, so he's just swinging in for 10. I can try and guard that. I don't know if I will. It's actually going to go in here, no skill, of course, because he doesn't have it. I think we just have to take this, hope to get a defensive, not have to discard any card, save the PGs for later on. They do have the Persona Ride in hand, ×2, but that does mean that 2 of the 8 cards are useless. Cool animation, big meteor, that hurts. We're gonna get the critical trigger, which is amazing because it's gonna shut off the turn here, so that was very well played. Then we have to keep all of our cards here for next turn. We don't have to worry about any of these things attacking us, which is very good. Now we just need to get the 1 soul. That technically gives it to us, but not exactly. Alright, so now we have to discard the heal here and bank on either hitting an extra pony or this here, giving me that. I do have the 3 counter blasts. I'm gonna have to go the hard mode route here, 'cause we're gonna have to use the Korgra to get it in hand here. That's fine. That's just how that be sometimes, because I kind of have to do something right. So let's go ahead and call this. I guess here, unless I can get a pony now. Which does mean I'm gonna have to discard the Persona Ride, which is also tragic. But let's see if we can play that game. Play that gambling game. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, got the pony. Okay. But I'm still not sure. Or maybe not. I have 3 ponies, right? No, I have 3 ponies, so I should have exactly enough. Alright, perfect. And I can still throw this out. Alright, okay, so we should still be good here. If I could just hit a heal trigger, we'll be in an amazing spot to Persona Ride and win next turn. But, alright. Yeah, because we have this 1 pony here. Bindo. Fortunately, crits. I mean, I don't have too many triggers in here, so let's hope that the next 2 soul charges are kind of lit. And I don't have to worry about losing too many triggers here. Alright, well, of course, as soon as I open my dumbass mouth, I have this unique quirk, ability, superpower, if you will, to make the things that I don't want to happen. Sometimes I can hone into it and make the things that I want to happen. When I can will fly like Lasher to the top of my deck, Destiny Draw. But other times I do shit like Soul Charge my Over Trigger, which, you know, is par for the course when you play Baromagnes, so I can't say that's really that big of a deal. Either way, it's fine. We have here the Korgra. It's called Jinsing. That is going to give this 5k, so he can't actually. I don't want to do that. He can't actually intercept with this, which is really important. So presumably this guy's gonna go bye-bye. Because we're gonna swing him at 18. He can intercept, but he has to do more than just 1 card. So that is going to make him possibly guard a little awkwardly here, depending on what he has in hand. So if he has a trigger, he has to overguard here if he wants to keep the combined rusher. Otherwise, it's going to go into soul here, so he's going to have to wait on a buck burrito and then play it from hand. So combined rusher might be completely out of the game here, but we'll see. We're going to swing with a fat 88k. And I think I might have a Selfish Engraver, yeah. So we can go. Thanks to this trigger, I don't see us winning the game, especially since I lost my over trigger. So we can go Selfish Engraver for Raw here and not lose too much.
ヴァンガードにアタック
And also get some counter blast, so we don't have to worry about playing it too closely. Next game, we're gonna get a Curtis, which is kind of Garbo, but that is discard fodder for RPGs. So let's go ahead and play Kogra, and we could go double Kogra. Actually, I can use him right now to discard him to get another PG. And we should be good, especially if they hit the over trigger next turn, which, if you know anything about Garidia, it's gonna happen. So let's go ahead and discard this. Let's go ahead and grab this. Even though I guess I could have grabbed the over trigger, it probably would have had the same effect to an extent. Oh, never mind, the over trigger is out. Yeah, if I had grabbed my over trigger, that would have been nice. But alright. Hopefully we hit crit here instead we hit draw into crit. Cool, awesome, love it. We can discard the crit for one of the, or discard the draw for one of the PGs, and we get another barrel for Persona Ride. I don't think the game's gonna last that long, but we'll see, especially considering there's already 4 meteors out there. But hey, we'll see. Just gonna swing in here for 25. Are going to take it, unfortunately, which means we're going to do the soul charge it. Super detailed narration. Yes, you can see into the mind of a insane Baromagnes player. Alright, that is gonna make you lose your Selfish Engraver, which is fine because I would have just gone to damage, right? And I have the counter charge here anyways, so no harm, no foul. I might hit another draw trigger if I have any left. Which I don't think I checked a lot of triggers, so. Alright, that's another crit that I guess I don't have to worry about. We might have to do some trigger counting here, so we got crit over trigger. And crit. Wow, that's it, huh? Okay. Gotcha. So we know where they have another Persona Ride in hand here. They're gonna draw 2, putting them at 9, but really it's more like 8. Because 2 of the cards don't do anything. So Kogra is obviously Danzo Budzo. But we should be okay here. I might have to Persona Ride and play this buddy out to try and swing in here. Alright, that's definitely not going to get a crit, which is kind of nice. I can maybe use this to guard that attack if he doesn't check any triggers, but with all this deck thinning and deck winning, that's going to be kind of hard to... Alright. That's going to be kind of hard here. Should have, yeah, you messed up, buddy. Should have Soul Blasted the Combined Rusher. There you go. I guess it doesn't really matter. He's got every order in the world over here. And he's going to use the skill here to, I guess, draw. No? Okay. So, we gotta PG this. We don't have to worry about the over trigger, at the very least. But big triggers are gonna hurt us, so we'll see how this goes. We do lose the Kogra, but we have the Lilac Lash here to try and push for game. 4, so hopefully they don't hit a huge trigger. That'll really hurt. Still go down to 2, and that's it. We're dead. Blow up Kogra. They get 5k because something was retired. If it's in the 28, which is a really obnoxious number. So I'm probably just gonna have to take one of them and PG the other one. Considering my options here. I could discard the extra barrel and then try and use these 2 so I don't have to PG, but it kind of ends up being the same thing because I still have to use 2 cards to guard. Okay, that's fine. Double front is fine. I don't like him having all that shield value in hand, but that is fine. That is not as fine. That I'm not a big fan of at all whatsoever. Double crit. Nope. Don't like that. Don't like that. Do not like. Swing deck when trigger stacking swing condition. Yeah. I mean, I'm alive here. I'm gonna use more cards than I would have liked. I don't know if it's worth it if I should just take one. Maybe I should just take one, save the PGs. I can either just take one, save PGs, or just go ham next turn, as big as I can go. That puts me at 9. I draw off return. That puts me at 8. Barrels kill 7. Persona 6. Double drive check. Because then I just kind of have to like take all the attacks after this, and that's kind of rough. Let's take this one. So I can also turn off their heals. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Would have liked that in hand, but fine, whatever. Okay, that's fine. Would have liked that in hand, but fine, whatever. So let's go ahead and take that. We'll PG this one. And we just have to hope that we can top deck something that can attack. Otherwise, I just have to throw the PG there and just swing in. They do have freaking crit front, so we have to hit as big numbers as possible. So hopefully this gives me that thing to maybe hit another Lilac Lasher. Now we hit a heal trigger, which sucks. But fine. We get attempt number 2 to get a draw trigger. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Fine. Let's go balls to the wall. Should have called the final turn, but it's probably not gonna be the final turn. Let's just go. 15 to face. That's an interesting one. Throwing down the crit right away for 15k. Interesting, okay. Alright, yeah, so we gotta go Lilac Kogura here. Heal trigger, okay, so they still, I think, have crit. Because it was a different crit trigger, it wasn't the robot, right? So they have at least a front, I know that much. It's kind of less. Kingly Ludwig here, draw into Lilac Lasher. You're a draw. You're a draw late, my friend, but that's fine. We got your other brother in here. I don't think there's any point in using cross skill. Like, I'll definitely use the first skill, but the second skill, I don't think that's gonna. I don't know. There's a chance that if I had counted the many triggers, it would have mattered, but yeah, I don't think it's worth trying to pull anything out because I'm not gonna survive next turn, no matter what, how many PGs I grab or whatever. Maybe I can. I don't know, man. It's too late now. They definitely have another Persona right in hand because they just discarded one. Right? They probably have another one. All right, maybe I should have hit it. Hopefully that doesn't kill me. Put that here. Alright, there's the other Lilac Lasher. You're really late, buddy. Really upset about that, but it's fine. I will get over it. Yeah, so the fact that I didn't get to play Kingly Ludwig really hurts because she's in damage. They still have the front trigger here. Yeah, so there's a front trigger. So it looks like they're gonna go to 5. Keeping them PG might end up saving my life, but I still have to draw for turn and swing in. So I have to basically bank on the Lilac Lashers next turn. Assuming they just don't play anything, and I can hard guard everything that they play, if anything, and just double Lilac and hope that I don't have to drive check. Okay. Yeah, it's a good thing I didn't use the soul charge because then I only have 2 cards left in deck. I guess it doesn't really matter. And honestly, probably doesn't matter, so it's fine. Alright. See how this goes. They're gonna play it. That's fine. All I care about is if they play an extra unit. If they just swing in with her, it doesn't matter. Alright, they do have that, but that's fine. I'm not too scared of that, I don't think. I might be scared of that. Actually, it depends. It depends how this goes, because this is just, what, 33? Okay, so I'm fine. This is just 30. Oh, he has 2 of them? Alright, that kind of blows. That kind of blows. Unless I have a heal left in deck. Unless he attacks with one of them first or something. But yeah, that kind of hurts, because then I have to drop a Lilac Lasher. Not even. I can't even drop Lilac Lasher. That sucks. Yeah, because he still has the orders. These guys go, so I can't intercept with them. So I would just have to take it heal draw, and then hope I win with double lilac. That's my only hope right now. Do I have heals left? 1, 2, 3. Pretty sure I discarded 1. Yep. So no hope. Unfortunate. Unless I have a draw trigger, but no, that doesn't matter. Not to mention the fact that we can, yeah, puff them up. So that sucks. Oh well.
Broke 2-2.
We beat Pablo, lost Pablo. Beat the longest match against you, Furry, and then we lost to Love Sagra. Yep, sounds about right for Barrow. Oh, well. Yeah, if it wasn't for the combined rushers, I would have been fine. They do be there, so that's 50, this is 30, this is 40, so yeah, I'm dead.
And I hit the draw trigger, so...
Oh no, I have one more card, never mind. I defeat myself, never mind. Man, I had 2 draws at the bottom, that sucks ass. Alright. It's a good fight. Close, no cigars. I am basically exactly where I started, I think. In terms of ranking, probably. I don't know. I feel like I had no points, so maybe I broke even. But alright. That'll do it for today. Next time we will, I will abide by my promise, and we will play Hazard next time. Yep, Combined Rusher was good. You sold me. I mean, I can't say anything about it. That's the only reason I lost, basically, because you had Combined Rushers. But yeah. Here's a whack emote that I have to remove because it doesn't work as a GIF for whatever reason. And yeah, hope you guys are doing alright. And I'll see you guys, I was gonna say next week, but I meant Thursday. Insert stupid bad joke. No jokes. This is all serious. There we go. Alright. Yeah, take care, guys.